welcome back into another Rotobritter video. I think I'm destroying the name, but we're gonna go with it. I'm Canadian. I'm on the other side of the pond, so I'm probably not saying a lot of these words right. But in this video, we're gonna work on getting the second tier crafted stations. I'm pretty sure I said this in my last Rotobritter run, but I actually like this game a lot, and I don't want nobody to get confused. Not that my videos aren't kind of confusing, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys get the point. But I don't want them to get confused or not actually want to play this game. But so my next video is we're gonna work on the second workbenches or workstations, which you find inside the workbench. The workbench you find made on your person right here. It takes 10 boards, and inside this bench it gives us a drying rack. It's really good for food. It says let's prepare for a long winter. Kitchen and help you cook advanced foods to heal you a little bit better. The loom, we already made that. We have that loom made inside of here. It's going to make us rope and cloth. As well as we have the fireplace, the wooden shovel, the metal shovel, the leather strips, the bandage, the club, the arrow, the bolts, stone anvil, the bow and arrow, tailor shop, stonemason workshop, wooden house, and tanning bed. And I'll explain a lot of those as we go along. I'm going to try to knock them off on the list as best as I can, just so that it's one at a time. So we're going to scroll up to the top, and we're going to do the first one is the drying rack. It wants 4 logs and 4 rope. Well, we know where to get the rope at, so let's just steal this because we'll probably need it. Hold on. Oh, we have rope. Huh. We just need the logs. Do we have the logs on us? No, of course we don't. Let's get this. So, well, let's make it like this. Alright, so in order to make it, I'm pretty sure you have to have your stuff on you, which is, I don't kind of understand the reason of having the inventory other than to receive your loot from, which is not bad. But we're just going to get this crafted up, and we're going to lay it down. It's a drying rack, and I like it best for heals and for food because it does a lot, and it has no timer. It does a lot more than anything else that you get, and it has absolutely no timer, which makes it that much more efficient, that much more sensible to use. I think we're just gonna have to put this in here on the roof. And I did do a roof tutorial, but I'm gonna do another build one where you can make it bigger. I have a better idea of how to make it bigger, or I have more sensibility of how to make it bigger. We're going to lay this drying rack down here. We're going to run out here, grab all of our food, and shout out to the dev once more time for letting us be able to pick our stuff back up after you lay it down. I mean, I know in real life it'd probably be a lot harder, but I'm not worried about harder. I'm just looking for sensibility. Alright, so we're going to take this meat because as heavy as it is, the best thing for this meat right now, while we don't have all the ingredients to make other things, would be to make this here food rations. And what food rations do is they give you no timer. And some people would want to push the plus. Don't push that. Just craft them singly because you never know how soon you need them, and they cook a lot sooner when you do it that way. And it takes 4 per, and I normally try to leave them inside of there just so whenever I stack up meat I can just throw them on in, and I can just come over here, take the meat out, and craft them. But that's it for the what do we call this? The drying rack. That's pretty much it for the drying rack. And when we do have fish implemented in this game, it also give us rations of fish. Now, what I didn't mention, which I should have mentioned before I said anything, was if you hit C, it'll bring up your levels, it'll bring up your strength, and all these other different things that you have. And well, it's a little bit different than what I've seen it before. Skill. Oh, okay. Skills are over here. So it'll take me 3 wisdom points to unlock this. And for my character, I have my wisdom points over here that will allow me to be stronger, give me more agility and more endurance. But from my experience, originally, I would take one of these skill points first. You have carpenter, charlatan, tailor, blacksmith, armor, which is coming soon, or you need to unlock it. Let's see, blacksmith level 2, iron blacksmith, wisdom points. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have to work to get that. And for a gatherer, we're gonna need 3 wisdom points. I'm gonna leave that alone, and we have talked about it, and I've seen talks about it in the Discord. It's not really It's not really a skill that you want to use. You might want to go with carpenter and some of these things. And when we get there, we'll definitely start leveling them up. We also have warrior, which is available to us at 5 points, and hunter as well. But if y'all watch that hunting video, they don't want that smoke. We haven't even put nothing into it yet. But those are just a little bit of skills that you can put on. We also have a knowledge, and the knowledge that we've learned. There is no notes yet, so obviously we're stupid. Uh, no active quests, completed quests, failed quests. That's not in yet, but I think it is coming in the game. But let's just get back to these here tables. Just wanted to go over a few of those things. The next thing on our agenda is we need to start our kitchen, and our kitchen is going to take 20 boards, 4 iron, and 6 cloth. So what we got to do over here is get to this station and make ourselves some iron. I went out and I grinded up some iron. If you watch my where to find resources video, you'll realize that it's not very far away. I didn't want to leave you on camera while we ran around and got that stuff because it's just grinding. And if you've seen it once, you've seen it all. If anybody wants to see another grinding video, hit me up. I definitely will do that, but I'm not going to waste your time with stuff like that. But we do need to cook up some iron, and it's going to take 3 ore per brick. So let's just get that going right now. Actually, like I said, buy the ones, and we'll just, yeah, we'll get that much up. I don't even know how much it is, but we got that much up. And what else does it want? It wants for an ingots, 6 cloth, and 20 boards. So we have 20 boards, so we might have to start getting the board making. Yeah, we got 20 boards. Let's go in here and get that 6 cloth being made. So the cloth is made at the spin wheel, and this is why they all have a different use, like I said. And we'll just get some of that cloth going there for us. That should be enough cloth. Now get back here. So what I'm going to do is when I get all the ingredients, actually we're going to bring y'all back because I don't want to hold you too much on just watching me make ingredients. So that was fast. Alright, so we're heavy already. And the reason why I want to do all of this is because normally I'd go in to carpenter and get my skill just to be able to make chests. But I want to do all this so you can follow along and know what to do and where to do. You don't have to actually follow my series, but you can actually still be able to know what you need to do when you need to do it because we are doing it all in order. So for the kitchen, let's see, did we not? We didn't get the boards. Alright, let's get a kitchen going. Here we go. Well, now we already have the loom. The next thing we need is the fireplace, and that's just like a campfire for cooking. But we're going to bring y'all back once the kitchen is made. And we'll get started on that fireplace after we lay it. Alright? Cool. Alright, so our kitchen is done. I'm going to grab that out of our pocket. Now, when the demo was first released, I did have a bit of a struggle. Well, not demo, but when the early access was first released, I did have a bit of a struggle trying to lay this. So I'm hoping we get a little bit easier of a time. No. Alright, so we're gonna have to try to bring y'all back once we're able to lay this down, because I've seemed to have always had problems with this one in particular station. Alright, so we'll bring you back once we find a place that's gonna let us lay it down there. Alright, cool.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I think we got it. There we go. Alright, so we got a spot, and I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna lay it down here. So there's our kitchen. Man, this is never easy to lay down. This was so much easier than the first time, but it's never really easy for me to lay down. But we got the kitchen up, and pretty much, like I said, the kitchen is just, okay, it's a little bit different than the early release, the first week. Some things even look, alright, cool. Alright, so if you notice here, we can make raw meat. We can make raw fish like anything else, but in this one, 2 meat, we'll make a ham. 3 raw meat, 1 pork, 1 cabbage, 1 onion, 1 sausage will give you goulash. Fried eggs, so we obviously will be able to get eggs from somewhere. It's meat with sauce, okay. 3 raw meat, 2 eggs, 1 garlic, and sausage. 2 raw meat, 1 garlic, and country mush, 1 egg, 1 cabbage, and 1 onion. So that's what we're able to do in here, and it will just make us better foods and give us better hit points and whatnot for it. So we're gonna check and see. I think the next thing was another cooking station, because it seems like we have one, two, and a third one up there. So let's see what this is. This is a fireplace, and we're gonna need 1 iron, 5 sticks, and a campfire. Well, I got news for you. Give me all you got. Wow, that was a lot. And since we have so many cooking places, we'll just get rid of that. Go and get a piece of iron. We're so full, but like I said, we wanted most of these stations. We wanted most of these things because they actually will make some game changers for us. Let's go over to this station here, and let's lay down. Let's get a fireplace card. What? No sticks. There we go. No iron, 5 sticks, and a campfire. Why can't we? There we go. So, yes, the campfire has to be on your inventory. So we'll have that. We'll get that being made, and we'll bring y'all back once that's done. All right, cool. All right, so our camping station is done. Our fireplace, I should say. I don't know why I keep calling it camping station. But we got that fireplace done, and we're gonna try. Yeah, see, like I said, it's the exact same thing we already had. But why not have this over here in the corner? Have ourselves a little cooking station. There we go. And let's see. So this raw food. Okay, the spoiled food stacks. That's excellent. All right, put that away, and everything else we'll find a home for it as we're building. So we're gonna keep building. I'm gonna go to this here station, the workbench, I should say. See what our next station is. The wooden shovel, I'm not too worried. It's not a station. The wooden shovel and the metal shovel will help you get the clay that's just over to that side. It's looks like a big old mud pile, dirt pile. I didn't go over it because I'm pretty sure y'all seen me go over it a few times. If anybody needs me to go over it, just spam it in the video comment sections. We can handle that. Strap leather or strap taint leather. We don't need that until we have a tainting rack, bandage, club, arrow, bolt, stone anvil, 1 log, and 20 stones. So let's see. Do we have 1 log? Yeah, we have 1 log on us. And a hell of a lot of stone is what it wanted. Let's grab that. Let's do this. So it wants an anvil, and that's gonna. Oh, okay, so that'll make in no time. We'll get that anvil in our inventory. We don't need to cut the camera. And bada bing, bada bing. So where are we gonna? Oh, jeez, this isn't good. After this, we're gonna have to bring y'all back, shut down until we're able to get some light here. But we're gonna lay this down, and in this anvil, what we can do is put resources in, like I want to say metal and whatnot, or irons, and it will allow us to make certain things. But we're not gonna know that until we start leveling up our character all around here and other places. So what we're gonna do is try to sleep through the night and see if that will get us some daylight, and we'll be back and we'll try to knock off the rest of those stations. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're back in the daytime finally. I do have to ask the dev about the sleeping part and then post to push through the night. I'm not sure if that's part of an update or not, because those guys are pretty much on everything. And I can honestly say they do work hard at the game. From what I see very hard work because we always get something new. But back to what we got to do. So we're not gonna make the simple bow. We've been making those. We know what we're doing there. But we do got to make this tailor workshop, and that's gonna cost 40 boards, 10 stone blocks, and 8 rope, 4 lime more. Okay, so we need to skip the Taylor workstation and go straight to the stone masonry station, which is good because we didn't have 40 boards. We wouldn't need to make 20 more, but we'll make the stone masonry workshop. That's going to be 4 boards, 4 logs, and 10 stones. So that's 4 boards, 4 logs, and 10 stone. Let's go over here and get the stone. That's going to be a heavy carry. There's some stone. Oh, we already had the stone. We have, how many logs we have on us from that last run? 3, so we need 1 more. There we go. We put you away because we'll be using you. And let's get 40 boards. Gonna see how many we need for 40. Oh, we might need more wood than we anticipated. There we go. So we need 20 logs. We got 20 logs in there. And let's go. It'll craft that 40 up. There we go. So we got enough for everything. We just need to wait for the 40 boards. So we'll bring y'all back once we get that. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got everything we need, and we got our 40 boards, we got our 20 stone and our 4 logs with some change back. Let's see if we can get this stone masonry workshop worked up. Alright, so we can get that made up. So what we're going to do while that time is going by is we're going to chop up some wood for the house, and we're going to try to get those 40 boards made for that. Alright, cool. Or actually, we only needed 4 boards and 40 for the other thing. I don't know why I went crazy and spammed it, but we do need to get this done. So I'll bring y'all back once we got the wood cut up and we got enough wood to get the next few stations done. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're back, and if you notice, we cleared up most of the forest to our left here, and there's not much there. My body is now tired from all the work we did and everything we were carrying. We did lighten up by dropping off some of the wood and cutting it into boards. Our stone masonry shop is done, so that's going to make us heavy. We got to find a place now to lay this down, because this is another heavy. I like it over here. I like to see this over here with the rest of the stuff. So we can try to find a place to lay this down, because this is also another one that I had a little bit, but not too much problem with. Let's see how high can we go with it. Get it off the ground. Alright, so this is our masonry shop, or masonry workshop. And what that does is allow us to make stone blocks, and it just takes 4 stone to be able to make these blocks. So yes, I do know my body's tired. I got the memo, bro. So we got that down, and all it does, like I said, is make blocks. But those blocks will also help us upgrade this into stone and whatnot. So after we made that, and like I said, it's very simple. All these stations allow you to make other stations as you level up. So you want to keep that in mind. Now that we made that, we can start to look at making the limestone mortar and the 10 stone blocks. So let's get over here. We got some limestone in this bench. We'll take that out because we don't want that in there. And we'll bring that over to here. Anyways, so we're going to need to make that in here. And let's see. We have no charcoal to turn this on? Yeah, we do. Got that. Take this. Go in here. We got the charcoal. We'll turn it on. And we want some limestone. Oh, no. Wrong one. One limestone mortar. We're going to see how many. We got 30. Let's get 10 out of the deal. At least get 10. We can go back and get more and take that slow walk. So we're going to get that limestone mortar going. And then we're going to get this tailor shop made. So I'm going to try to get the rope done. And we're pretty sure we have the boards being worked on. I'm going to try to get the rope done. The mortar's cooking. And we'll bring y'all back. Alright? Cool. Alright, we're back, and I'm pretty sure we got all our ingredients. Let's check and see what we need, our materials, or whatever you want to call it. 40 boards, 10 stone, 8 rope, and 4 lime. Let's grab the lime. We got 10 of that, so we're good on lime. Let's grab the stone. Okay, we got those bricks. Okay, we're good on that. And let's see. It was the 40 boards. Alright, we're getting pretty heavy around here. And we got the rope. So let's go over here, see what we can make. Oh, we got $500. I didn't even know we was caking like that. We'll have to go and make some sales. We got a lot of stuff we can sell off. Alright, so what we want to make is a tailor shop. And we get that. That'll be done in a minute. And then 60 boards and 8 more rope is what we're going to need. So we're going to need to make 8 more rope. Literally need to make 8 more rope. Let's get that done. And we'll bring y'all back once everything is ready to go. Alright, peace. Alright, so let's check on this tailor shop. It's done. So Let's see where we're gonna lay this down because we know they come in heavy. They come in pretty heavy. So we got our tailor. Okay, all right, not too bad. That's actually, I like the look of you probably right here. Yeah. So in here is just a tailor workshop. It helps us make clothes or whatnot. And like I said, it's just the normal clothes that we can make everywhere else. But like I said, if you go and you click C, you'll realize in your skills. Sorry with that. In your skills, you will be able to build different things. So it will allow you to build these type of things. So my first wisdom, which is why I'm gonna go with carpenter, I'll be able to make wall torches, a door for my home, metal chests, fermenting barrel, like just a better bed, just better things to be able to actually be able to use and be able to craft. And which is it's also kind of why I did. I'm just scrolling through it as I talk. Defenses like palisades. It's kind of the reason why originally I didn't apply any of these. I have 4 levels, gave me 15 points. My skills, I'll be able to at least pick my first 3 from Tailor, Carpenter, and Charlatan. But I think I'm actually gonna go with the Blacksmith, the Tailor, and the Carpenter. But that'll be in the next video anyways. We're not even gonna get in that to this video. But all that is just it's just another place to make clothes. So some of these that we make on our person will allow us to make a small amount, like the campfire helps us make food. This shelter, instead of making a home, the log bed, the bed, all of these different things, they help us get to the different places that we're going. Oh, I did notice that we had wooden chests. I didn't scroll all the way down. Shout out to the developer because I could have been organizing the whole time, but we'll probably do that next. And the publisher. I always say developer, never really say the publisher as well, but he's definitely in there just as well, working hard. And you catch him on Discord for any questions you have in the game. Um, so now at this point, we got the tailor made. What we need is I'm gonna skip the wooden host, and you'll see why we do that and for last. But we're gonna try to get 4 boards. We got the 2 rope, and we're gonna try to craft up that tanning wire because that's gonna allow us to make some leathers for all of those animals we've been killing out here and collecting their hide. Alright, so we got that, and we just want to make this tanning rack. That'll be in that 30-second wait, so we ain't gonna make you wait. We'll bring y'all back, and we're looking pretty good with most of the stations. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're back, and we got our tanning rack ready to go. That wasn't too long of a wait. And to be honest, none of these crafting items actually take too much of a weight. And we're just gonna lay this tanning rack down, say right about here. I don't want you to. Let's do that. There we go. So this is all of our stations. We crafted them. We went inside of them. We explained what they do. And this one here, like I said, just takes leather and water, the skins and water, this one here, and some bark. And it's just very simple. It's very well explained. If you have water inside your inventory, which we get from the well over there, and you have bark, which we get from cutting up the logs into boards, it usually lets off some bark. And one of those guys is hide. It's very simple, and you got yourself some leather. Oh, bud, you're leather. Yeah, you're leather, bro. That's how that one went. But yeah, that's all of the stations. I don't really have much else to do about the stations right at this time. I think we covered everything. I think we went through everything thoroughly. I do appreciate everyone who stopped by, checked out the video. I do appreciate everyone who has been supporting the video. I even actually support y'all who support the game, because that means if y'all are supporting the game keeps getting developed, keeps getting made. Developers have motivation to keep working on it. So I appreciate y'all, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. But that's going to be it for this one. We did get everything out of the workbench made, so now what we can do in the next video is start leveling up some of these here skills and start working out of the benches and making more stuff out of those benches. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna throw y'all 2 fingers and peace. All right, and last but not least, we do have to make the house. That was the last thing to make here. We haven't made that yet, and the house here inside the workbench. This is the last workbench item we have to make. It's called a wooden host. It's going to take 6 boards and 8 ropes. And that is the reason why I say that for last is because if you look inside, we still have a bed here. And if we wanted to inside this workbench, I'm pretty sure we can make a better bed. Come on. Am I wrong? I got my own inventory. No. Should be able to make a better bed. No? Okay. Well, pretty sure in one of these we can, but yeah, the house is basically just a bed. From what I've gathered from it, it's just a place to sleep. So we'll get that crafted up real quick. Just gonna have to grab the 60 board. Rope. Rope being right next to it. Why didn't you see that rope maker so close to it? Alright, so we have the ingredients. Now all we need to do is come in here, tap on wooden house, and we have the rope. We have no, we don't have the boards. You have to have the boards first, and then you can do the whole and bada bing. All right, so the wooden house being crafted right now. It's gonna take a minute, so I'm gonna cut the camera and bring y'all back once that's crafted up. All right, cool. All right, we're back. We're just gonna grab this house here and lay it on down. Let's see, do we have it in here? Where's our house? Oh, there it is. Our inventory in there was full. I didn't see it there. All right, so I'm gonna try to see if we can get it laid down here. This I didn't have too many problems with trying to lay down. You kind of want the door to be right around there. Let's get it to rise a little bit. There we go. How high do we want this house? Yeah, right there. So there we go. So that is gonna be the house, and all it is from what I've gotten was sleep, claim bed and sleep, cancel and return. So that's all I can see with this so far. Now I'm not sure when I get more skills if anything there changes, but as of right now that's what we got, and that's going to do it for the tutorial on all of the benches inside the workbench. I am going to try to break it down and just put it into like quick little videos on just this the dryer or the meat dryer, the spin wheel, all these different things. I'll probably just break it down and make it smaller so you don't have to look through a whole 22 minute video. But that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to give y'all 2 fingers and tell y'all peace. All right.